And now, Freddie, it's time to talk about the area heavyweight. Bishop Amat, coming off the bye week, they are hosting Loyola in a key Mission League game. Heavyweight slugfest. Now, we say heavyweight slugfest, but Loyola's 4-4. They're 0-4 in league. Bishop Amat 5-3 overall and 3-1 in league.
Yeah.
Here's the deal, obviously, with Bishop Amat. They're trying to chase or keep pace with Crespi. They need Crespi to lose.
Crespi and Sarah. Crespi and Sarah are one-loss teams.
Well, I say Crespi because
well, they need Sarah to
Amat
win.
lost to Crespi, but they beat Sarah.
Right now, they need Sarah to keep winning because Sarah's the team that they beat head-to-head.
Right.
Sarah is playing Alamany this week, and
right.
it could be an elimination game for Alamany, which would be amazing because they were like the pre-league favorites.
Right.
And you got Crespi. They've got a bye this week. They're already at 4-1. So you've got Sarah and Bishop Amat trying to get to 4-1 going into those final games. And then Amat's at Notre Dame. Crespi in their league finale will have Alamany, which could be still fighting for a playoff spot.
Right.
Or they might not. If Sarah beats them this week, Sarah's got one loss. Alamany would already have 3, I believe.
Right. I have to think 4 wins in this league guarantees you a playoff spot. I have to think that.
It depends.
And that's what Amat's playing for.
It depends. Yeah, it depends how it goes this week. Notre Dame plays the other team. Who am I thinking this was? Crespi off. Notre Dame was
Chaminade.
Okay. Right. You would almost need a Chaminade. They're another team. Notre Dame has 2 losses that can sneak in. They're a dangerous team because with 2 losses going against Amat in that final week, if they beat them, they each have 2 losses. Depending on what other teams do, it could put Amat in a tough situation.
Right.
But they've got Loyola, the only team that doesn't have a win. And the scary thing is, Bishop Amat, since they've gone to week 0 games, and they did it in about 2009 or 10, Steve Haggerty, Bishop Amat's never won coming off a bye week.
Let's get this straight though. This week, Alamany plays at Notre Dame. Chaminade plays at Sarah.
Oh, so Alamany,
Crespi is off because they already have played 8 games. It looks they played 8 games. Unless they're playing somebody. Yeah, Crespi's off this week.
Right.
So Crespi has that half-game lead on Amat, and maybe it's worth more because they beat him head-to-head, and Sarah as well. They've got 4 wins in leagues. They're 4-1. Amat 3-1. Sarah's 3-1. I really do think though, if Amat gets to that 4th, that number 4 league win, that'll get them in, whether it's at worst a wild card or
I'm starting to believe that you're going to get a wild card out of this league.
Yes, there's 2 in the division.
I think there's 2 leagues. I think you're going to get one.
The Trinity and this one.
Some people are going to argue that the Trinity should get 2,
but they won't take 2 over. That's just we had this situation a few years ago. When you and James thought the then Sarah League would get 2.
Yeah.
And it's just not going to happen. Yeah. They're not going to take a 4th place team over a 3rd place team. As far as that, or like a 5th place team over a 4th place team.
They could go there. They possibly could.
I don't really think they can.
It's not like it's prohibited.
Okay, well, we're losing track, and that's obviously going to be hopefully a discussion for the following week, but hopefully
this
not.
This is big. Amat can't.
Right.
This is you absolutely can't slip up game.
Right.
I mean, this is the one where you can't be looking ahead to that final week. This is the one you want to get in the playoffs. You want to take care of business. You've had 2 weeks off. You got the worst team in the league. This is the one you absolutely have to win. I don't care if they're 0-3 and 0-4 and eliminated. Yeah,
they're out.
No. I'm talking about Bishop. I don't care if they've never won. Come off a bye. This is the week you absolutely have to win, and I think they will. They're playing well enough. This is just a really good team right now. I just can't imagine any way they're going to lose to Loyola.
Amat is the only team in this league really at this point that's laying beatdowns on opponents.
Yeah.
And they're starting to really separate, even though the league records say otherwise. They've really started to separate the last 3 weeks. And I think if they play Crespi again, I think we all know what would happen.
I think they would beat them. I think they would beat Crespi worse they only lost in overtime. You get them at home, I think they beat them by 2 touchdowns.
Right. The key here, though, is Loyola has nothing to play for, nothing to lose then, and they can be very loose. They can do crazy things. They can run trick plays. They can be a thorn in your side. And if Amat comes out a little hungover, if Amat comes out a little excited about looking at their body of work for the month of October, then maybe there's problems. But you have guys that are starting to peak right now, like Damian Garcia, QB, Torrey Sweet at running back. That defense is playing well. Maybe Amat starts slow for a quarter or 2, Fred. But that's not going to be enough for Loyola to get the win. I think Amat pulls away in this game. If they start fast, they blow them out. If they start slow, they pull away in the second half.
Has been in some good games with some of these teams. It's not like Loyola's been getting blown out. I think they just had one game where they got blown out. That was against Chaminade, I think, in the first week. They've gotten better each week. The games have been competitive. They've lost a 1-point game. But again, it's a game Bishop Amat absolutely can't afford to lose. I think they're going to get it. It'll be their 4th straight winning league. And look, they're number 6 in the Pac-5 right now. You win out, there's a chance, be it a big outside chance, maybe you get a seed. Maybe they don't give 2 seeds to Trinity League teams. So there's a chance if you win out, you can get a seed, which, as you know, is absolutely huge. If you want the best playoff draw possible. That's what's important for Amat these next 2 weeks. You don't want to go in as a 3rd place team and play the 3rd place team from the Trinity League. What Amat wants, and I've said this before, is the Moore League number 2. Corona Santiago out of the Big 8 or Norco. That's what they want to start with. Get that playoff win under their belts, and then take on one of those heavyweights. Big week in the Mission. This is going to really, Friday, it's going to set everything up for the big final weekend. Aram, Tolegian is going to be there.
I will be there, and I want you to know that Fox Sports will be there as well, doing web streaming of the game. So the game starts fans at 7:30. Remember that. So adjust your tailgating schedule a little bit. You got 30 more minutes to get fatter and happier in the parking lot before you come in, or maybe you can take the kids trick-or-treating because it is Halloween night.
That's right. Oh, that's even a scarier thought. Boy, don't they blow it on Halloween? What a nightmare.
Yeah, well, hopefully nothing funky happens. But we'll see what happens.
Maybe they'll bring out their orange jerseys this time, huh?
Freddie and I both have Amat pretty easy in this game. Nonetheless, get out there and enjoy it. Amat, Loyola, kind of old-school rivalry, Freddie. Get out there and enjoy the games this week, everybody.